Smith, I'm with Chicago Votes, and I'm from a peer group who really doesn't know that too much about voting. Is there anything that you would say, a reason why voting is so important?
Voting is important. Voting is important because if you don't vote, then how can your voice be heard? The younger generation needs to understand that there are people whose shoulder that you're standing on that fought for this choice, and we don't want to let them down. So you don't want this journey that we're on right now in the city of Chicago to pass you by. So you need to get involved in the movement, and that's why your voting is important.
Voting is very much important because if you don't vote, then you don't take part in getting the issues taken care of. You just become a complainer and not a resolver. So if you want an issue resolved, then you need to take it into your own hands and do what you need to do in order to get the thing solved in your aspect.
Words on voting.
Thank you very much.
Empowering words on voting.
Empowering words on voting.
Empowering words on voting. I believe that every vote counts, whether or not you believe in the Electoral College are the ones that are, determining your votes count. These representatives vote on behalf of you. So if you don't vote, they don't know how to vote for you. These votes count. They count for education. They count for cleaning up our streets. They count for taxes, the food on your plate, everything. These votes count. We got to get out there. We got to vote. We got to be positive, and we have to vote for the right people. Do your research. Be educated. But first of all, vote.
You're poking kind of close.
I apologize. I'm passionate.
But that was kind of going to my next question. What can we do to help our youth understand what voting does for us?
There's a few things we can do. What I really believe is the youth need to start stepping up and becoming politicians themselves, because we're looking at these older politicians and we don't see ourselves in them. This is a totally separate generation. So we need to get up. We need to start running for, Chicago Park District Board of Trustees, Library Board of Trustees, these easy things where it takes about 50 signatures to get elected, get in there, have a voice, get your experience, and encourage your friends.
Voting is essential because it changes the game, and we need game changers. Specifically, when you deal with young people, we're complaining about what our neighborhoods look like, but we're not doing what we need to do for our neighborhoods. So to the young people, raise up, rise up, stop playing games, be a game changer, and stop letting people play games with your life.
Now, what can we do as young people to like inspire our peer group to start voting?
What can you do? Be truthful, be real, challenge people. We accept too much. We accept too much in our community. So as opposed to going around town to get the fast stuff, go around town to get people mobilized and organized. It's time to really change the game. Seriously, I keep coming back to that. So challenge your brothers, challenge your sisters, really come at people and don't give them a pass. If they're saying they're not voting, ask them why. If they don't have an answer, make them give you one. If they can't give you one, you give them an answer and then make them tell you that it ain't good enough. We really got to up the game. And as we have conversations about Kobe and LeBron, who's best, Jay-Z over this person, we need to have a conversation on who's the best candidate. And say to people, really, it comes down to your choice, but do your research. I'm not trying to tell you who to vote for, but I am telling you need to vote. From what you think your interests are, let me give you an example. If education is your interest and you're passionate about it, and people are not doing education the way you think it needs to be done, then you need to have a conversation about that, because as you're not really contributing to the education conversation, there are people who are playing with your education. And so you need to pick an issue. I know for a fact from the brothers and sisters I talk to, incarceration is a heavy issue. Education, the lack thereof, is a heavy issue. So if you're tired of brothers and sisters being locked up and locked down, seriously, develop an agenda. And challenge and charge every candidate. And if they don't have a response to it, they ain't on your team.
Thank you so much.
The urban community in Chicago or urban, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying? It's important that y'all get out there and vote. You know what I'm saying? Get involved inside y'all communities. Y'all talking about what's happening in the jails, what's going on while we being locked up and all that other type of stuff. It won't change unless y'all get out here and make it change, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, it took me 1 or 2 times to really realize what's going on, going through incarceration, to be able to speak and educate myself, to be able to speak today and make people understand what I'm trying to say. Well, you have to educate yourself, you know what I'm saying? Well, you can express yourself and people can understand you, you know what I'm saying? So y'all got to know, in politics run this city. run this country and everything else. So we got to get out there and be a part of it. It's some new doctors, new lawyers, new aldermen. So, you know what I'm saying? We want y'all. Ryan Fest running. Shout out to Ryan Fest. Hope he win. And we will support Ryan Fest also too. You know what I'm saying? This LEP Bogus Boys.
LEP Bogus Boys.
What up, what up? This Mooney, aka G5, LEPBogusBoys.com.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Get out and vote, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out and vote, make a difference, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these bills not getting passed because y'all not getting out here and voting. Get out here and vote, man. You got the right, use it. A lot of people fought for these rights, man. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it's Martin Luther King's birthday tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't vote before that, man. So we got the right to vote. Women got the right to vote. Black people got the right to vote. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and use it, man. Use it, make a difference, man. You know what I'm saying? And sit back out crying, man. LEP Bogus Boys, man.
Hold on. And all you first-time fellas quit acting like you can't get out there and vote, because you can vote too. So I don't want to hear you talking about, oh, man, Joe, I got a felony. Man, get out there and vote, man. You can vote too, straight up. I can, you can.